Alright, let me just put you guys right there. Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? It's Ken. I am here with a video for you guys. I decided to do a Q&A with you guys. I asked you to send me questions in the Discord, and I'm going to be answering those questions in this video, so let's do it. I'm going to be reading the questions from my monthly members first. The first few questions I'm going to be reading are from our monthly coffee members. The first one is from Prime Master Plays, and he says, Ken, would you do a fishing tutorial? I've never gone fishing before. I would be happy to do a fishing tutorial for you guys. If that's something you guys would want to see. In fact, you know what? Put it in the comments below if you would want to see me go fishing. If you want me to teach you guys how to go fishing. It's not really a gaming thing, but to be honest, this channel is a lot more than gaming at this point, and I am all here for it. Okay, Prime also asked, would you open a Minecraft world for members? I think he's referring to the coffee members. You know, man, it's definitely something in the books. We do got some plans right now for some Minecraft content, and so once I get that out of the way, I'll have more time to think about opening up a Minecraft world for the coffee members. I think it's a great idea, so thanks for bringing it up, dude. Appreciate you. Okay, question number 3 from Prime is, what is your favorite food and would you cook it on stream? Bro, all I gotta say is my favorite food of all time. Oh my gosh, that's a hard one, dude. That's a hard one. I think it's steak. As far as cooking it on stream, dude, that's up to you guys, man. You guys are gonna have to leave a comment down below. Bless you. Alright, our next question comes from Double Crosser, the first comment legend himself. And he says, I guess my question would be, if you could live anywhere besides Hawaii, where would you want to live? Oh, that's such a good question. I want to say Montana, dude. I took a road trip to Montana like a few years ago, and it's really beautiful out there. It's spacious, but it's really beautiful. Let's be honest, with my hobbies in the Nerf gun world, it'd be a pretty great place to live. Okay, I got one more question from Prime. He says, also, which is better, Wendy's or Burger King? Oh, dude, okay, here's the thing. Burger King has amazing fries. I love their fries. I have told this to stream on multiple occasions. I love Burger King's French fries. They are S+, God tier, whatever. Okay, they are the best French fries I've ever had. The burgers, though, kind of lacking. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to burgers, Wendy's, 100% Wendy's. Plus, they got chili. So, I guess Wendy's is the winner in this category. So. Alright, the next question is from Dice, and Dice says, Ken, I need to know, how do I properly run a YouTube channel without my parents catching me? In parentheses, I am not supposed to have a channel, I am just supposed to have an account. What? Alright, Dice, I'm gonna say this as nicely as possible. If you need to ask how I properly run a YouTube channel without letting my parents know, first things first, my parents don't care. No. Don't start a YouTube channel. Don't do anything behind your parents' back. It's disrespectful to them, and to be honest, it's something that, you know, I just don't recommend. You see, as a member of the YouTube Partner Program, I am inclined to discourage any breaking of the guidelines of the YouTube standard policies. Look, if you want to start a YouTube channel, that's up to you. All I'm saying is don't be doing stuff behind your parents' back. All it does is just cause issues. That's really all that does. Hopefully I answered your question. I don't know. Alright, the next question is from George Eustace, and he says this: what inspired you to become a YouTuber? Which is your favorite games to play? And what is your plan going forward with this channel to grow? Okay, first, I'm going to answer the first question. What inspired me to become a YouTuber? Basically, life is crazy. I have experienced my fair share of hardships in life, and I wanted to give everybody a place to be able to just get away from all that craziness. I say it at every stream. My streams, my videos, my shorts, whatever it is, anything I make for you guys is a safe place for you to get away from all the craziness of life. Life is crazy already as it seems, and I would much rather give you guys a safe place to be surrounded by friends and a place where you can even roast me. I don't care, okay? As long as you're getting your mind off of that crazy stuff, okay? So that's what inspired me to be a YouTuber. I want to help people. I want to give people an outlet for, these kind of things. What is my favorite game to play? Dude, my favorite game to play has to be DayZ. Is that even a surprise, guys? Come on. DayZ has absolutely always been my favorite game ever to play of all time. Yeah, it's an amazing game. I love it. What is your plan going forward with this channel to grow? You know what, man? The plan right now is honestly just continuing to live stream, continuing to post my YouTube shorts and stuff like that. But also another venue that I'm gonna start working into is this long form content, or vlogs, or even pre-recorded content, especially now that I got kids on the way and everything. It's definitely something that I'm gonna have to start thinking about and start doing more often, and this is actually the start of that kind of series. So yeah, guys, that's my plan so far. And then we got some big projects in the works too that I'm super excited about. I can't really tell you guys about it yet, but don't worry, you'll see soon enough. Okay, this next question is from Caterpie, and Caterpie asks, Ken, do you eat engine oil when you're alone? I'm gonna go ahead and hide this. You'll never know what's inside here. In fact, when I'm on live streams and I say I'm refilling my water bottle, you'll never know what's in there. Alright, Double Crosser asks us another question saying, what is your favorite fish to catch and favorite to eat? That's a really good question. So basically, my favorite fish to catch is, here we call it a papio. I think in the mainland you guys call it trevally. Hands down, favorite fish to catch. The fight is good, and it's actually inadvertently one of probably my favorite fish to eat too as well. You can catch them and throw them in a frying pan, and they just taste good. They taste good. So yeah. Okay, Meef asked me this question. He says, who is the best mod? What is your dream house location? What is the best way to make a steak? Is water wet? And what is your favorite fictional animal and story? Wow, that is a loaded question. All right, first one, who's the best mod? I gotta be honest, the best mod is... Okay, next question is, what is your dream house location? Dude, okay, my dream house location... Bro, any house, honestly, at this point. With the way the housing economy is here in Hawaii, actually in the entire United States, I'm not gonna get more into it, but it's pretty hard to get a house right now. I think the ideal house for me would be a house that has a dock that leads straight into the ocean. That way I can just go fishing from my living room. Can you imagine? I can sit down in my living room, throw my fishing line out, and just watch TV and wait for something to happen. Oh my gosh. That's why this YouTube thing has to pop off, guys. I gotta get me my dream house for my kids, for my wife, for my family, dude. We need our dream house, bro. What is the best way to make a steak? For me, it's on the grill. I just like firing up charcoal, throwing the steak on top, and flipping it a bunch of times until it looks good. Okay, this next question is pretty controversial. He says, is water wet? Now, I gotta be honest. I am in the belief that water is wet. Water is 100% wet. There's a reason that water is wet, is that when things come into contact with water, it is wet. They get wet, right? So that means that in order for that thing to get wet, water has to be wet to make it wet. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get more into this. I already know there's going to be a war in the comments about this. So I'll let you guys figure it out. Meef's last question is, what is your favorite fictional animal and story? That's a good question. My favorite fictional animal has to be King Kong. I don't know, dude. I just love the fact that King Kong just goes, just goes crazy and on a rampage. Nah, man, King Kong is cool. I've always been a fan of the King Kong and Godzilla stuff ever since I was a little kid. So, yeah, that has to be my favorite fictional animal. Okay, Joe Marley asked me this question. He says, what is your favorite ice cream and what is your favorite car? Okay, first one is my favorite ice cream, McDonald's soft serve vanilla ice cream cone, 99 cents. It has been there for me in the hard times, in the struggle when we had no money growing up. It was the one thing we could afford when we wanted a sweet treat. McDonald's always been there for us, man. That 99 cents cone. That is my favorite ice cream, though. Soft serve vanilla ice cream, especially from McDonald's. So, yeah. My favorite car, though, it's not a car, actually. It's a truck. I'm a huge fan of the, like, old school, like, 1980s, 1990s not Toyota Tacoma. I'm a huge fan of, like, the 1980s and 1990s Toyota pickup. I drive a Toyota Tacoma right now. I've always been a fan of them, and I really, really like the 1980s, 1990s Toyota pickups. They just look so cool. So cool. Search them up. They look so cool. Last but not least, I have 6 questions from Curse to answer. Curse asks, do you think you'd want to do YouTube full-time at one point? Do you think YouTube is a good job to have if you're dedicated to it and stay consistent? Do you just like Minecraft? What's your favorite food? How tall are you? Oh gosh. What's your top favorite game? So some of these questions have already been asked by other people, so I'm just gonna answer the questions that I haven't answered yet. So Curse's first question is, do I think I want to do YouTube full-time at some point? And the answer to that is a resounding yes, 100%. I would love to do this full-time. It has been my dream ever since I was a little kid. You will probably never find the channel, but I used to make YouTube videos when I was like 7 or 8 years old, and I would tell the people like, yeah, I'm sponsored by YouTube and all these funny things. But it has been a dream of mine to be a full-time YouTuber, full-time content creator for as long as I can remember. It just seems like the dream job to have. So if ever given the chance, and with the way this channel is going, guys, I think it's really possible that it might happen. I believe in it, and I know you guys believe in it. So when it does happen, just know I'll be ready, and I'm so excited to do this full time. So Curse's second question actually piggybacks off of that first question. He says, do you think YouTube is a good job to have if you're dedicated to it and stay consistent? I think it's a great job to have. Hands down, I think it's a great job to have. But I'm also at a point in my life that I gotta think about specific things. It can be a daunting process going full-time YouTube, at least in my thought process, just because I don't know. I think about being able to provide like healthcare for my kids and my wife, and obviously, like, if I do YouTube full-time, I have to stay on top of everything, just like any other job, but especially with YouTube, where if you don't stay on top of your craft, if you don't keep doing, keep improving, you'll eventually lose the views, and once the views go, that's it. I mean, how many stories have we seen of big YouTubers who end up having to go back to working regular jobs because they couldn't keep up with YouTube's current climate, right? So it's definitely a good job to have. It's a dream job because you get to be your own boss, you get to create what you want to create and do all these things that you want to do, but there's also a lot of things to think about. Right? So it's definitely a balance kind of thing, right? So I say if you're dedicated to it and you stay consistent, then heck yeah, man, heck yeah, it's a good job, and it's a job that I'd be willing to do full time. So yeah. Curse says, do I just like Minecraft? Well, Curse, I like Minecraft, but it's definitely not the only game that I like. You can already tell from my streams, man. I stream so many different games that I'm just all over the place. I just do what I like, play what I like, and it just works. It just works, and I love it. So yeah. Okay, Curse's last question is, how tall are you? Curse, this is a question that needs to be answered. I am 8 feet and 9 inches tall. Alright guys, that's it. That's all I got for today's video. Thank you so much for sending questions in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and hitting the bell notification. All of that fun stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, live stream, or short, whatever I decide to make next. So thank you guys for all that you do. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.